Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Invicta Pro Diver model number 89260B. Um, just a little preface to the review. My buddy Ryan had sent me a link to another Invicta watch, another diver type Submariner homage looking watch that had just come out by Invicta, and it was, really competitive price around under $100. So I went to the site and it was quickly sold out. So I saw this caught my eye. Um, and this was also on sale for $90. The MSRP was $595, and I just wonder if there's probably some people out there who are maybe not as savvy for hunting for a watch who pay that full amount, and you know whatever, it is what it is. If you do a little shopping, you could find this watch, or you could find this watch on Joma Shop right now for $85, and you might even be able to do better somewhere else, maybe on Amazon and whatnot. But I was able to get this for 90. They charged tax and shipping, and it was over 90, but then there was a discount code, and that pretty much knocked it off, the shipping and the tax. So I did pay like around $90. But before I get further into the review and give you my thoughts, if you're a subscriber, thanks again for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. I love making these videos, and I hope you enjoy them. So let's get the specs out of the way first. We have a 40 millimeter case diameter, 14 millimeter case thickness. I measured a lug to lug here of around close to 48 millimeters. Let's call 48. A lug width here of 20 millimeters. This is a 200-meter water-resistant watch. It does have a screw-down case. It's powered by the NH35, and that's one of the reasons why I was really interested in seeing this watch firsthand. For 90 bucks, getting a stainless steel watch with 200-meter water resistant screw down crown, and an NH35, sure seems to, it's a lot of watch for the price, in my opinion, or at least, I thought. Um, so now the NH35 is a 3 hertz movement with 24 joules, date function, hand wind, hacking, automatic watch. Um, like I said, stainless steel case. You have, just in case you don't know what watch it is or what kind of the brand, you do have Invicta engraved here. And on the case back, you do have an exhibition case back, also letting you know with that Invicta yellow that you have an Invicta. Came with this yellow box and case. There's a warranty card in there. You have a stainless steel bracelet with polished center links here, brushed on the side, stamped clasp with micro adjustments, a few, 4 over here and 2 over here. The clasp is it's a little tough to open. But it is what it is. I mean, for $90, I'm not going to knock it too much. I mean, it's jangly. Um, but at the end of the day, if I'm not going to spend, 70, 80, or $100 on a bracelet for this. I'm not going to spend anything that's going to cost more than a watch. So I planned on throwing it on a NATO, or I have the sailcloth strap from Barton, and I'll show you some pictures of that as well. Lume is nothing to write home about. And what else? This is a mineral crystal, so obviously no sapphire, but we're not really expecting a sapphire crystal on a $90 watch. Let's see what else here. Like I said, exhibition case back. I'm going to throw it on wrist real quick. and also I forgot to add about the movement. It does have a 41-hour power reserve movement, and look, it fits pretty nicely on the wrist. This is a really good size for me. This 40 millimeter size with a 48 millimeter lug to lug. Um, Very comfortable, very very light. Like I said, the bracelet's nothing to write home about, but I'm not gonna really. I really don't expect much in this price range. Really, it's really hard to criticize this watch or find something wrong with it at this price range. Yes, I mean there's a lot of things that are a little less desirable. I wish there was a little bit of a better bracelet here, and I just I wish the Invicta wasn't great on the side over here, and it's a little much, but for $90, it's really really hard to beat. Now, I do gotta say one thing that I'm not really too crazy about, and I don't know. I mean, it's not really the fault of the watch. It is what it is. It's an homage to an older style Rolex. So I've gotten used to kind of like these bigger indices, like this, like kind of maxi looking indices. Like I have my Tudor Black Bay over here, and the hour pips are much bigger. And this is not a comparison video either. I'm just showing you a couple examples of why I think I may prefer. Here's a Squale, which is another Rolex homage to I believe the 5517. Great watch here. But again, I'm not trying to compare the two in a sense that obviously these watches spec wise I consider far superior. But for $90, this is not a bad watch. And the movement, I'm surprised. Like I had this app, this tool watch app, to track the accuracy, and I know it's not a time grapher, but it's ballpark, right? So 3 days I've been tracking, and every day tracking it, and it's minus 2.1 seconds. I mean, that's bananas. I mean, that's great. The tolerances for this movement is -20 and +40, I found. So and look, who knows over the test of time. That's, by the way, my cuckoo clock going off at 8 o'clock. It's a little slow. This watch is perfect. Is showing perfect time. Yeah, the cuckoo clock is a little slow. It's kind of hard to get that accurate. But for the way the movement is performing, $90 it just seems like it's a steal. So I'm gonna throw this on the NATO. Like I said, the bracelet is less to be desired, so I'd probably keep this on a NATO or that sail strap. So let me just throw it on a NATO because I think it really makes it look really awesome. So I'll see you in a sec. So it made more sense to put on the Barton sailcloth first before the NATO, just because of the quick release spring bar that is in the sailcloth, and not bad. Pretty decent look. I might keep it on here for a while just to check it out, but let me go back and put the NATO on to give you guys, because I think that's really the ultimate look for this watch. And finally, this is the watch on the NATO strap. This is the final segment of watch dress up with the Invicta. So anyway, guys, wrapping up, pleasantly surprised. I really wasn't expecting much from this watch. Honestly, I touched on it a little bit in the unboxing. I have these kind of like, prejudices, or had them about Invicta. When I think of Invicta, I think this box. I think this bright yellow, kind of loud watches, and a lot of their lineup is. But once in a while, I think they might throw in a little bit of a surprise. And yes, obviously this is a clear homage to the Rolex Submariner. but not all of us can afford that Rolex Submariner, and maybe not all of us want that Rolex Submariner or want to spend that kind of money. We find that we have better purposes, or we could use that money in different areas of our lives. Um, so maybe this is a good substitute if you like that look. If you want to watch that you can beat up and trust and apparently get pretty accurate time, this may be an option for you guys. Anyway, I would love to know what you guys think about Invicta as a whole and this watch, and enlighten me. I mean, I think I still I still have some hangups about it. So I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I look forward to sending out my next video, and see you guys soon.